connect marriage and happiness, equal happiness.
Make out to everyone saying, if you say to people, I'm exclusive with this person, then they think you're partners.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure. I mean, sometimes you can have feelings for people and you're not ready to move on in terms of classifying yourself as boyfriend and girlfriend, but you don't want to see other people
Hello， 大家好，我是住在纽西兰的台湾女生莉亚。那今天这一集呢，我想要来探讨一下关于台湾和纽西兰在感情观上面的差异。之前呢，我就会听到朋友讲说，比如说 seeing each other、dating each other、exclusive relationship、boyfriend girlfriend and partner。那 boyfriend girlfriend 这是我们大家都已经知道了。但是还有其他不同阶段，然后这些英文名词到底是什么意思呢？所以呢，我今天呢就问了一个我的朋友，就关于这些名词什么意思。那就让我们来看一下今天的影片吧。Gogo。
When people say exclusive relationship, does that mean boyfriend and girlfriend?
Yeah, when it's, how do I say this?
Yeah.
When you're not exclusive.
Yeah.
Wait, pause.
So what is exclusive relationship?
So when you're not exclusive, you're seeing someone, you're sleeping with them, but you can see other people as well. But when you're exclusive, then you're in a relationship with that person.
So it's mean boyfriend and girlfriend?
Essentially, yeah.
Okay, exclusive.
Not seeing other people.
But not seeing other people, which is mean boyfriend and girlfriend? If you are not seeing each other people. Right? So that's why it made me, I think it's so confusing because exclusive relationship, but it doesn't mean boyfriend and girlfriend.
I mean, sometimes you can have feelings for people and you're not ready to move on in terms of classifying yourself as boyfriend and girlfriend, but you don't want to see other people either.
So would you say that how long to take to make sure that you guys are boyfriend and girlfriend? Like different stage?
It changes for everyone. It's different for everyone. But I'd say like from people I know, people can be in a exclusive relationship but not be boyfriend and girlfriend for a while.
So when people say, oh, like, what are you guys? Are you guys friends? Or they just like, oh, we are just exclusive. But doesn't mean...
No, you wouldn't say that because when you say you're exclusive, like it's a choice almost.
Yeah.
Like it's not something you make out to everyone saying, if you say to people, I'm exclusive with this person, then they think you're partners.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure.
Okay, last question. What is the difference between boyfriend, girlfriend, and partner?
I think, well, obviously everyone doesn't believe in marriage. I think saying the word partner means it's more serious, more committed.
But it doesn't mean husband and wife.
No.
It just means partner.
Yeah, like I would always, I'd always say partner, not boyfriend. It seems more serious. I think it's preference as well.
Yeah, because I think like in Taiwan, we only have a husband and wife. We don't have a such thing called partner.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just marriage and the boyfriend and girlfriend.
No, because I know lots of people that don't want to get married, but they're with their partner. It's more serious than just...
Yeah, they have a kid and they just don't get married and they just partners.
Partners, I think, more like a serious term. But people say it depending on what... Not being married at 30 years old in New Zealand is so normal.
But I think in Taiwan that we have such thing like when you reach 30 years old, that people will expect that you have the career, that you get married, you have kids, you have a house. I think this is a little bit difficult, especially for women.
Do you think people enjoy that lifestyle, or is it just the normal lifestyle? Here, it's normal for people to go out and be spontaneous and do what they want and not be married when they're 30 and not have kids till they're 40, you know, like it's normal to go traveling and do all that stuff before getting degrees and buying a house, you know.
I think it depends on generation. For example, like my parents' generation, I think for them, that is no option like not get married. So I think that's why that my parents eventually get divorced, because everyone has to get married.
It's not normal to divorce.
Yeah, and for their generation, everyone at certain age, you have to get married. If you don't get married, it's okay, but it feels like you against the whole society. You will get a lot of questions from everywhere, from your workmates, from your parents, and it just push you, just because they want you to be happy.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of people connect marriage and happiness, like equal happiness. So like my age, when I was 30 years old, there's so many people, even though just stranger, I just met them the first time. They will just
assume you're not happy even though because you're not married.
When are you gonna to get married? I know someone. They just want to introduce someone to me. But from the very good intention. They want you to be happy because they see marriage equal happy. Like my dad will ask me like, he wants me to get married because he wants someone can take care of me. I told him marriage doesn't mean that someone will take care of me or like financial secure. It might be means I have to take care of him and his family. It can be another way.
So you're saying it changes through generations. So would you say that society's becoming more normal to not doing that?
Yeah, I think now.
I mean, look at you here now.
Yeah, because I can't take a pressure anymore. No, it's just okay. When I still in Taiwan, I think no one put that pressure on me, but I put the pressure on myself because all of my friends, all of the girls' friends around me, they all get married around 30 years old. So I feel like I'm left behind. You see, everyone's get married. Everyone's getting married and have kids. You just feel like everyone just like here and you are still here and you don't know, what's going.
You don't feel like that now, do you? When you're living in New Zealand, do you feel more accepted in that sense?
That is a good question. I think in New Zealand, especially in Queenstown, because before pandemic happened, everyone only stay in Queenstown for a while. Queenstown is
It's a travel place, not a home place.
Queenstown is not a final destination. So I feel like in the past 2 years, everyone I met in Queenstown, they are not ready to settle down. I want to settle down. I wanted to, but in the past 3 years, I couldn't find anyone. They maybe want to have a relationship, but they can't talk about the future because they don't know how long they will be in New Zealand or Queenstown.
Everyone's on visas, everyone's just traveling. It's not a forever home.
Yeah, you might have a feeling with someone, but for example, like Scott and I, we were friends for a while. It's because he was on a working holiday visa, and he wasn't sure how long he will stay here. And I just feel like, okay, if it's in that case, I don't even want to start a relationship.
Yeah, because you know it's not going to be anywhere.
You don't know, like he doesn't know his future. I don't know about my future. So I think since he just changed the whole story since I moved to New Zealand, because
is this your forever home, or are you going to go traveling?
No, I want to make this to be my forever home.
Really?
I hope so. Yeah, I hope so. Yeah, but I think people won't judge you if you are married and you are 35, you are 30. People are fine with that. But in Taiwan, people, I won't say they are judge you, but they care about you from very good intention. They just like you are alone. And what if like getting old, you don't have kids?
They don't realize that you can be so happy just by your own.
Yeah, but a lot of people will feel like it's because you are 30 years old right now, so you are fine without kids. But you will be regret when you are 50, when you are 60 years old. A lot of people say that, but I think the whole generation is changing.
I think it's changing for the better.
Yeah, I think people should have more option to do whatever they want because like my parent generation, everything's already set up. Like you have to get married.
I think that's not just Taiwan. Like I think it's in general. Like my family, my mum came from Asia, my dad came from the UK, and yet, they're the same. They're married because that's what is normal. It's not normal. It's normal now to get divorced, but I'd say like back in the day, 50, 60 years ago, it was normal to get married young, even if you were unhappy to stick in that relationship because it's what was normal. But now our generation generally is more like if you're unhappy, screw it, be on your own.
Yeah, you are on your own. I think in Taiwan it's more like that because just like I told you before, I have so many friends they got married around 30 years old, and I always feel like I'm so left behind. But right now, my friends start to get divorced. So they get married around 30, but they get divorced after 2 or 3 years. Because I think the generation, especially women in my age, we don't want to sacrifice anymore. Like my mom's generation, if you want to have a kid, you have to sacrifice your career. So you have to sacrifice for your family. But I think now, like my friend and I, like new generation, we just like
focus on yourself. Do what you need to do.
Yeah. How about me? Like I think like my mom generation, they just like I'm thinking about the whole family. I'm thinking about the big picture. I think about our family. But my generation is like, how about my happiness? And I'm happy.
Which is important to an extent. Like obviously, when you have children, you're going to care about them and put them first. But for now, you're living your life. You're happy. There's no rush to be like, I need to have kids and be married by 25 years old.
Yeah, or 30 years old.
So it's just like focus more on happiness.